Hello, Majid English 8 here. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope they are helping you in improving in English. If you find them useful, please kindly share them with your friends and invite them to come to my YouTube channel. And if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please kindly do so. It is useful for my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Today I am with you with another unit of interchange intro. Very beautiful for all the 4 skills, especially with my approach for developing your speaking. But please have it in your mind. Each time I pause the video and give the answer to my question, please do it. It will significantly help you with developing your speaking skill. Okay, let's straight go to unit 13, talking about past tense. The beauty of this book is if you cover it completely, you will be able to talk in present, past, and future. And that's what a learner needs, all the verb tenses to speak in. Okay, let's start. I had a good time. So talking about past tense. Before going to the get ready part, let's see here what we are covering today. Unit 13, I had a good time, and main areas that we are covering today are past weekend activities, chores and fun activities. Chores are the repetitive things that you usually do at home. For example, like doing the dishes, doing the laundry, cleaning the house, and things like that. Vacations and summer activities, of course, past tense, asking for and giving information about weekend and vacation activities. These are the areas under our speaking part, and for our grammar, simple past statements with regular and irregular verbs, simple past yes/no questions, and short answers. That's what we are covering today. So Snapshot says things to do on the weekend. So people are usually putting some things to do for the weekend. These are some common things that people normally do on the weekend. Let's listen to the CD and repeat with it. Ready? Let's.
Unit 14. I had a good time. Page 92. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Listen and practice.
Okay, please repeat with that.
Things to do on the weekend.
Answer email.
Answer email.
Clean the house.
Clean the house.
Do the laundry.
Do the laundry. So we need to memorize that. For laundry, we say do the laundry, and that means wash the dirty clothes. Do the laundry.
Exercise.
Exercise.
Go grocery shopping.
Go grocery shopping. So grocery shopping are the things that you buy at a supermarket or at a grocery store, like the picture. Go grocery shopping. And because this activity ends in ing, the verb going for that is go. Go shopping, go swimming, go running, go walking. Okay?
Visit relatives.
Visit relatives.
Wash the car.
Wash the car. Wash the car. I guess that is an activity of the past, but these days if somebody is living in a house, they can do it. In an apartment, I don't think so. And
work or study.
Work or study. Okay, so this was the list of the common activities people usually do on the weekend. Now, the question for you is, check the activities that you usually do on weekends. Do you like doing them? Why or why not? So, now here, please pause the video and talk about the things that normally you do on the weekend. For example, I usually clean the house on the weekend because during the week I am either at work or studying at college. So I don't have any time for cleaning the house during the week. Or I don't exercise on the weekend because that is not the day for exercise. I have a lot of other things to do on the weekend. I usually exercise during the week 3 times a week. Okay, so one for the thing you do, one for the thing you don't, and the other things also you can go for it, talking about the common things that you usually do. So it is simple present here. It says the things that you usually do, but my questions, they are concerning past tense. Speaking practice, it says unscramble the questions and then answer them. So, could you unscramble this? Put it in order. Before I give you the answer, pause the video so you have the time to think about it, yeah? So, you should put the did in the beginning, after that the subject, did you, and then the main verb, do. This is for the end of the sentence, so did you do grocery shopping last weekend? Okay, did you do grocery shopping last weekend, or did you go grocery shopping last weekend? Either is fine. Please pause the video and answer this question. My answer to that is this one. Yes, I did grocery shopping last weekend and bought fresh vegetables, fruits, and some snacks. I also got milk and bread. So get here means buy. I got milk or I bought milk. It was fun, and now my kitchen is stocked with delicious food. Is stocked with delicious food means is full of delicious food. So as you see, the question was in past, and so were the answers. I did grocery shopping. I bought fresh vegetables and things. I got milk, past tense. It was fun, past tense. And this one is simple present. My kitchen is stocked. Okay, this was the first practice. Now, this one. Please unscramble. So, because we don't have any WH, we put this did in the beginning. Did, subject, you, verb, clean, object, the house, last weekend. Okay, so that's how you put them in order, or how you unscramble the sentences. Did you clean the house last weekend? Pause the video and answer. I cleaned the house last weekend, and now it looks neat, clean, everything in order, tidy. I found old toys and threw them away. Threw them away. My mom was happy when she saw the tidy rooms. Tidy, neat, or clean. Okay, so one more time, let's read it. All the sentences were in past. I cleaned the house last weekend. It looks neat now, present. I found some old toys, past. I threw them away, throw, threw. If the verb is irregular, you need to memorize the past tense. My mom was happy when she saw the tidy rooms. Okay, you got it? In case you don't know the meaning of these words, that's how you go about it. Google tidy rooms and images. So this is, Google thinks that it is a verb. So a tidy room. So you see, these are a tidy room. And that one is untidy or a messy room. Oh, rings a bell to you, doesn't it? So this was this question, and the final question. Here we have a what, and the W is capital, so it comes in the beginning. What? Because we do not have did, do, does. We have this are. What are? Object. Common. Activities. people do on the weekend. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Exactly. What are common activities people do on the weekend? You see, this one is present. It's not past. So pause the video and answer. My answer: on weekends. So for weekdays and weekends we use on. On weekends, people often relax, simple present, by watching videos, playing games, or spending time with family. Some enjoy outdoor activities. Some means some people enjoy outdoor activities like picnics or walks. Hobbies such as reading, drawing, or listening to music are also popular. So these are some common activities people usually do on weekends. And the sentences are in present tense. You see, often relax. After a preposition in, on, at, by, or other prepositions, your verb is in ing form. By watching, by playing, by spending. You see, some enjoy outdoor activities like means such as picnics or walks. Hobbies such as, for example, like reading, drawing, or listening to music are also popular. Okay, you got it? So that is how we work on our speaking. Okay, I hope that you learned it. Now let's continue and see what the grammar of the unit has for us. But before going to the grammar, the foreshadow comes in exercise 2, conversation. So conversations come in order to show us what the grammar of the unit is in context. Please do not look at the text. I want you to use your imagination. The title says, "Did you have a good weekend?" So we kind of think that maybe they are talking about past tense. So I got some questions for you here based on this picture. Speaking and grammar before listening. Unscramble the questions and answer them. Based on that picture, please unscramble this one. How many? After how many or how much, you need a noun. How many? Good. People. Now you need the question word. Do you see? And finally, in the picture. Very good. That is how we unscramble the sentences. How many people do you see in the picture? Please answer. I can see 2 people, a boy and a girl, doing what they are. Unscramble. What are they doing? Very good. What are they doing? They are talking together. They are probably doing some homework. They are studying and they are laughing at something. They seem to be very happy about something. Okay? Pre-listening tips. Sean and Yana are in class on Monday morning. So it is a Monday morning. They are talking about their weekends. Okay? Because you don't see the conversation, I want you to know what's going on. And now, focus questions. I play the listening. Please try to find the answer to these questions. Who studied between these two? And who didn't study? And if you can find any other thing, please note down and after that tell me.
Page 92. Exercise 2. Conversation. Did you have a good weekend? Listen and practice.
Hi, Yuna. Did you have a good weekend?
Well, I had a busy weekend, so I'm a little tired.
Really? Why?
Well, on Saturday, I exercised in the morning. Then I cleaned the apartment, did the laundry, and went shopping. And in the evening, I visited my parents.
And what did you do on Sunday?
I studied for our test all day.
Oh, no. I didn't study for the test. I just watched TV shows all weekend.
That's what boys are like. So, you understood that the girl studied and the boy didn't study. Can you tell me anything else about the conversation? Please pause the video and say. My response? She is tired because she did a lot of the things on the weekend. What did she do? She exercised, cleaned the house, did laundry, went shopping, and visited her parents. And what did the boy do? The boy didn't study, he just watched TV. Okay, now a second time, let's listen to the conversation while looking at the text. Okay?
Hi, Yuna. Did you have a good weekend?
Well, I had a busy weekend, so I'm a little tired.
Really? Why?
Well, on Saturday, I exercised in the morning. Then I cleaned the apartment, did the laundry, and went shopping. And in the evening, I visited my parents.
So she did a lot of things.
And what did you do on Sunday?
I studied for our test all day.
Oh no! I didn't study for the test. I just watched TV shows all weekend.
Okay, so that is the conversation and our guesses about that were true. Now, a third time, let's listen to the conversation while repeating that. Ready? Please repeat with me.
Listen and practice.
Hi, Yuna.
Hi, Yuna.
Did you have a good weekend?
Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Well, I had a busy weekend,
Well, I had a busy weekend,
so I'm a little tired.
so I'm a little tired.
Really? Why?
Really? Why? So please show the intonation in your voice. Really? Why?
Well, on Saturday,
Well, on Saturday,
I exercised in the morning.
I exercised in the morning.
Then I cleaned the apartment,
Then I cleaned the apartment,
did the laundry,
did the laundry,
and went shopping.
and went shopping.
And in the evening,
And in the evening,
I visited my parents.
I visited my parents.
And what did you do on Sunday?
And what did you do on Sunday?
I studied for our test all day.
I studied for our test all day.
Oh no! I didn't study for the test.
Oh no, I didn't study for the test.
I just watched TV shows all weekend.
I just watched TV shows all weekend. I just watched TV shows all weekend. Okay, very good, very good. But this conversation had a lot of points. Let's talk about it one more time. It says, Hi Yuna, did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend? When pronounced fast, it kind of seems like j. Did you have a good weekend? It is not did you, it is did you. Did you have a good weekend? Well, I had a busy weekend. So, could you make a yes-no question out of it? A yes-no question. I had a busy weekend. Because there is no was where, we need to use did. I had a busy weekend. Did you have a busy weekend? Very good. So, the question for that will be, did you have a busy weekend? Did you have a busy weekend? Yes, I did. And the negative for that, I didn't have a busy weekend. I didn't have a busy weekend. When we have did, the verb is in simple form. I didn't have a busy weekend. I'm a little tired. So, yes, no question, please. Because there is am, put it in the beginning. You can't say am I, but better than that, are you tired? Are you a little tired? Really? Why? Well, on Saturday, 2 points. Days of the week come with a capital letter or an uppercase, and the preposition for them is on. On Saturday, comma, I exercise in the morning. Yes, no question, please. I exercise in the morning. Did you exercise in the morning? Very good. Did you exercise in the morning? And if you want to ask a question about morning, when did you exercise? Good. Then I cleaned the apartment. Question? Did you clean the apartment? Did you clean the apartment? You see, this one, the is not pronounced the apartment because the is followed by a vowel sound, E-A-I-O-U. It is pronounced the. I cleaned the apartment. It's easier to pronounce it this way. I cleaned the apartment. I did the laundry. Question? I did the laundry. I did the laundry, and the yes no question. Good. Did you do the laundry? Did you do the laundry? Yes, I did. So the verb, main verb here is do, did. So did you do the laundry? Yes, I did. In the evening, I went shopping. Question? Did you go shopping? Yes, I did. In the evening, I visited my parents. Question? Did you visit your parents? And in the evening, question for that? When did you visit your parents? Excellent. What did you do on Sunday? So on and uppercase S. I studied for our test all day. Question? Did you study for our test all day? Good. And I didn't study for the test. Negative. I just watched TV shows on weekend. Question? Did you watch TV shows on? Did you watch TV shows all weekend? Okay. So TV, capital T, capital V, and the stress on V. TV shows. Okay. So are you good? Very good. Very good. We learned about the grammar of past tense, making questions and the negatives out of them. And right now, I guess we are ready to go for the grammar focus. Exercise 3, grammar focus. Simple past statements, regular verbs. Okay? So, statement means sentence. And regular verbs are those needing an ed at the end for the past tense. Okay, so there are some irregular verbs which we will cover next page. Now here, let's listen to the sentences.
I stayed home.
I stayed home. Okay, so question for that. Did you stay home? Good. And the negative?
I didn't stay home.
I didn't stay home. It is didn't. Some students go didn't. That is incorrect. Didn't. I didn't stay home.
You watched a TV show.
You watched a TV show. Do you see that I am repeating these sentences because it is useful for your sentence intonation, stress, words, and your speaking. So please do that. You watched a TV show? Question. Did you watch a TV show? And the negative?
You didn't watch a game.
You didn't watch a game. Good.
She exercised on Saturday.
She exercised on Saturday. So question, did she exercise on Saturday?
She didn't exercise on Sunday.
She didn't exercise on Sunday.
We studied English.
We studied English. Good. Did you study English?
We didn't study math.
We didn't study math. And
They shopped for groceries.
they shopped for groceries. They shopped for groceries. So the verb shop comes with the preposition for. Shop for something. It means they bought groceries. They bought groceries or they shopped for groceries. The question, did they shop for groceries? Yes, they did.
They didn't shop for clothes.
They didn't shop for clothes. Okay? Did not, and the contracted form didn't. And a point about the spelling of these past tense verbs. If the verb is regular, you just need to add d or ed. Oftentimes an ed comes, like stay, stayed, watch, watched. If the verb ends in an e, you just need to add a d. Exercise, exercised. Study. Now, the case of y preceded by a vowel, no change. It means if before y we have a vowel, no change, stay, ed. But if before y we have a consonant, changes into I. Studied. Got it? And shopped. If you have a consonant at the end and a vowel before, that consonant is doubled, shopped. So let's wrap it up. Oftentimes we just add an ed. If there is an e, we just add a d. Case of y. If y has a vowel before, no change. If y has a d, a consonant before, change it into I. And if your verb ends in a consonant preceded by a vowel, or before that there is one vowel, you need to double the consonant, shopped. Got it? Good. Before going to part A, let's take a look at this. The structure. Positive sentences in past are subject, simple past form of the verb. For example, he watched, and then rest of the sentence. It could be object or it could be an adverb. He watched YouTube last night. He watched TV last night. He was watching a movie last night, whatever. And negative, subject, didn't, and base form of the verb or simple form of the verb. He didn't watch YouTube last night. So this is the structure of the past tense. Now, part A. Ray is talking about his weekend. Complete the sentences and compare with your partner. So let's do it. On Friday night, I wanted to go out, but my friends did not call. Negative. I passed. I decided to stay home, and I played video games. On Saturday, I visited my friend Pablo. We talked and listened to music. In the evening, he invited some friends over, and we cooked a great meal. I did not work very hard on Sunday. I did not study at all. I just walked to the mall and shopped. Very good, very good. So there are some points here. It says, I wanted to go out. After want, your verb comes with a to. I wanted to go out. My friend did not call. I decided to stay. After decide again to. I decided to stay home, play video games. I visited my friend. We talked, listened to. In the evening, he invited some friends over. Invite over means invited them to come to his home. Invite over. For example, I invited some friends over last night. It means some of my friends came to my home last night. And we cooked a great meal. I didn't work very hard on Sunday. I didn't study at all. At all means nothing. Zero. I didn't study at all. I just walked to the mall and shopped. Double P. Got it? And now, part B. Complete the sentences. Use your own information. Based on your own information, please complete these sentences. For example, yesterday I watched a basketball game. Or no, yesterday I didn't watch a basketball game. Last night I stayed home. Or I didn't stay home. Last week I cleaned the house. I didn't clean the house. Last month I shopped for clothes. I didn't shop for clothes. And last year I visited a different country, or I didn't visit a different country. Part B, grammar and speaking practice. So unscramble the questions and answer them. It says, did do you homework yesterday? So surely did comes in the beginning, and after that a subject. Did you verb do homework yesterday, right? Agree? Let's unravel it. Did you do homework yesterday? Very good. Please answer. Did you do homework yesterday? Yes, I did a lot of homework yesterday. I had some math exercises that I took care of, and also I had some science project. I did all of them. This one, did subject she, verb go swimming yesterday. Yes, agree? Let's. Did she go swimming yesterday? As an imaginary person, for example, your sister, your mother, or anyone, your girlfriend. Did she go swimming yesterday? Yes, she went swimming yesterday for 1.5 hours in the pool. She was alone. I didn't go with her. Or, no, she didn't. She was very busy yesterday. She couldn't go. And they last month did and travel. So did they travel last month? Good. For example, for your parents' answer, did your parents travel last month? Yes, they did. My parents traveled to Asia and they were going to visit different countries. Or no, my parents did not travel last month as they were at work last month. Okay, so this was some speaking practice for this part. And now, exercise 4, pronunciation. Simple past, ed endings. So you see that ed at the end of the verb is pronounced differently. Sometimes it is pronounced t. Sometimes it is pronounced d. Sometimes it is pronounced id. What is the rule behind it? It's got some interesting rule and story I will tell you about. Firstly, these 2 slashes, they show the sound. We don't read it T. It is T. And it is D, not D. And it is id. So, very simple. If the last sound of the verb, let me go here. If the last sound of the verb that you hear, is t or d, final sound, your verb, your past ed verb is pronounced id. How? Like this. Want. The last sound is t. Want. So we pronounce it wanted, wanted, or wanted. And visit, t. Visited, visited. Okay? So last sound of the verb is t or d. Final sound is pronounced it. Apart from t or d, all the other sounds, we are talking about sounds, not what you see. So you should pronounce. Apart from that, if the last sound of the verb you hear has vibration, put your fingers in your ears. If the last sound of the verb is any of these, they have vibration and they are called voiced. So the d sound at the end, that ed is pronounced d. So put your fingers into your ears and say b. B. It has vibration. G. J. Like judge. L. M. N. R. Ng. V. Because we have v. Like they. V. V. W. Y. Or z. All of them have vibration. We call them voiced sounds. If end of the verb is any of these sounds, that ed is pronounced d. Let's see. It says clean, vibration, so cleaned. Stay vibration, so d, stayed. But if end of the verb has a sound which is voiceless, any of these, put your fingers into your ears and say f, f, no vibration. K, f, s, sh, ch, f, no voice. So we call them voiceless sounds, and if any of them is end of your verb, then that ed is pronounced t. How? Work. Worked. So it's easier to say worked rather than worked. Very difficult. Worked. I worked. He worked. Watch. Ch. No vibration. Washed. Washed. And somehow it is pronounced washed. Watched. Okay? So you got it? I wrap it up for you very quickly one more time. First, if the final sound of the verb is t or d, it is it. Put it aside. Other than these two, if the final sound is voiced with vibration, it is d. If it is voiceless, it is t. Easy? Easy peasy, Japanesey. Now, this part, you can easily say, this one, cooked. Cooked. Because it is the sound. Decided. Decided. This one, z. Exercised. T. Invited or invited. N. Listened. Shopped. Shopped. Got it? You could never think that it would be so easy, right? Okay, but apart from the rules, your oral system pronounces it this way. Exercise 5, my friends, simple past statements, this time irregular verbs, okay? So some of the verbs are irregular, we need to memorize them. Here we got a list. Now let's go here. Simple past statements, irregular verbs. Let's listen to that, and after that, go for it.
Page 94. Exercise 5. Grammar focus. Simple past statements. Irregular verbs.
Would you like to repeat with me? Please do.
I did my homework.
I did my homework. What is the yes no for that? Good. Did you do your homework?
I didn't do the laundry.
I didn't do the laundry.
You got up at noon.
You got up at noon. Yes, no? Did you get up at noon? Good.
You didn't get up at 8 o'clock.
You didn't get up at 8 o'clock.
She went to the bookstore.
She went to the bookstore. Bookstore. Remember? Bookstore. Stress on the first syllable because it is a compound noun. Good. She went to the bookstore. Yes, no? Did she go to the bookstore?
She didn't go to the library.
She didn't go to the library. Very good.
We met our classmates.
We met our classmates. Yes, no? Did you meet your classmates?
We didn't meet our teacher.
We didn't meet our teacher.
You came home late.
You came home late. Yes, no? Did you come home late?
You didn't come home early.
You didn't come home early.
They had a barbecue.
They had a barbecue. Did they have a barbecue?
They didn't have a picnic.
They didn't have a picnic. They didn't have a picnic. Okay, and now as a quick review on the structure of simple past statements with irregular verbs. The structure is the same if it is positive, subject, and simple past form of the verb. But what is the simple past form of the verb? You need to have it in your mind. I will tell you how. They came home late. Did they come home late? Negative, subject, and didn't base form of the verb. When you have do, does, did, or don't, doesn't, didn't, the base form of the verb follows. They didn't come home late. Okay, so that is the structure. Now, before we continue here, there is a list of irregular verbs. Do you know what the present form for these verbs is? Let's see. This one? Good. Buy, bought. Buy, bought. It is bought, it's not bought. Buy, bought. If you go to Lyman Dictionary, buy, and if we, for example, this one,
Ricky showed her the painting he'd bought that morning.
he bought. Because it's British, she says he bought. And the American is he bought. He bought that morning. Okay? So it is bought. Eat, ate. Feel, felt. Make, made. Good. This one. Read, read. So spelling exactly the same. R-E-A-D. But it is pronounced read, read. Read, read, read. Ride, rode. See, saw. Sit, sat. Take, took. Very good. But the list is longer than this. And what should we do? We should memorize if we want to speak in past. Here I got a list of 50 common irregular verbs for you. It also has past participle, which is useful for passive sentences, for perfect sentences. Right now, we don't need that list, but if you memorize it, it will be useful for you in the Red Book Unit 10, talking about present perfect. But let's take a look at this part here, my friends, together. It says be, is, are, was, were. Become, became. Begin, began. Bring, brought. Buy, bought. Choose, chose. Come, came. Do, did. Drink, drank. Drive, drove. Are you repeating with me or not? Eat, ate. Fall, fell. Feel, felt. Find, found. Fly, flew. Fly, flew, flown. Forget, forgot. Get, got. Give, gave. Go, I kind of missed it. Go, went. Have, had. Hear, heard. Hear, heard. Keep, kept. Know, knew. Know, o, knew, u, o, u, no, knew, no, knew, known. Leave, left. Lend, lent. Let, let. Lose, lost. Make, made. Who is not repeating? Meet, met. Pay, paid. Put, put. Read, read. Run, ran. Say, said. See, saw. Sell, sold. Send, sent. Sing, sang. Sit, sat. Sleep, slept. Speak, spoke. Stand, stood. Swim, swam. Take, took. Teach, taught. Tell, told. Think, thought. Understand, understood. Wear, wore. Write, wrote. So here we have teach, taught. Think, thought. Got it? So here now we just need column 2 of this for past tense. Later we will take care of this part as well. Your job, memorize them. If you Google 50 common irregular verbs, a list like this comes for you. Now, we don't have any speaking part for this part. Let's continue for exercise 6 and last weekend. 5 things you did last weekend, 5 things you didn't do last weekend. My friends, this is a great opportunity for you to hone your speaking skill. Please do. So, 5 things you did last week or last weekend. Please pause the video and talk about them. My response? Last week, I went to school to learn and play with friends. I studied different subjects like math, science, and language. So each of these things you study at school is called a subject. This is one thing I did. The other thing, I practiced reading a simple storybook in my language class. I enjoyed the pictures and tried to understand the words with the help of my teacher. You know, these answers are not very difficult, but you need to give and repeat speaking. After school, I played games with my friends. We played tag, hide and seek, and other fun games. So 2 common games that usually kids play: tag and hide and seek. In the evening, I had dinner with my family. I talked about my day and shared my experiences. I talked about the things that happened to me on that day. And before bedtime, I watched an educational video. So a video that teaches me something. For example, a YouTube, like this video that now you're watching. It is an educational video. It teaches you something. I watched an educational video. This helped me improve my listening skills and pick up new words in a fun and engaging way, interesting way, and pick up new words, learn new words. So these are 5 things I did. 5 things I didn't do. Again, pause the video and give your talk. I didn't spend time learning new words in English. Bad. I didn't engage in conversations or practice speaking exercises to improve my pronunciation and communication skills. Bad. I missed doing some language related homework or exercise. I missed doing this means I didn't do it. I didn't go to any party last week. I was just at home. Okay. And I didn't take time to review what I learned in previous lessons. So one important thing is you watch one of my videos and you feel that you should be able to use that in your speaking. Far from reality. You need to watch it several times. You need to pause. You need to speak. Record yourself and keep track of the new words in a vocabulary notebook, and then over some months you see, oh, my speaking is getting improved. Okay, what you see on the paper and what you can use in reading or listening is not necessarily coming in your speaking. It takes time to get activated. Okay, thank you, my dear friends. If you're good, let's go to exercise 7. Did you have fun? Did you have fun in this conversation? So I don't need to repeat. Please don't read the conversation. We just need to do some speaking practice here based on the picture. Now here I got some questions for you. First, unscramble the questions and then answer them. This one based on that picture. Because we have a WH word, it comes in the beginning. So what do, subject, verb, and in the picture. Very good. What do you see in the picture? What do you see in the picture? Please answer. I can see some tall buildings of a city. I can see a cruise ship and some small boats, and I can see some people walking on a bridge. Okay. Are people what doing the? So what are the people doing? Good. What are the people doing? They are walking on a bridge, or they are climbing a bridge, or something like that. Okay? Focus questions. Based on this listening that now you are going to listen to, did Martin go to Sydney? Did he like it? Okay, let's listen.
Hi, Martin. Welcome back. So, did you go to Montreal?
No, I didn't. I went to Sydney with my sister.
Really? Did you like it?
Yeah, we loved it. We visited the Opera House and went to Bondi Beach.
Did you go surfing?
No, we didn't. Actually, we went swimming in the ocean pool. And one day, we climbed Sydney Harbor Bridge.
Wow. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. But my sister didn't like climbing very much. She got really tired.
So please pause the video now and give your summary. Martin did go to Sydney after all, right? My summary: Martin went to Sydney and he did like it. He went with his sister, and the things that they did there, they went to Opera House, they went to Bondi Beach, and they went swimming in the ocean. And the bridge that they were climbing was also Harbor Bridge. It was beautiful for him, but his sister didn't like it. Okay, good. Let's a second time listen, and this time we are looking at the conversation.
7. And practice.
Hi, Martin.
So, let's listen just one time.
Welcome back. So, did you go to Montreal?
No, I didn't. I went to Sydney with my sister.
Really? Did you like it?
Yeah, we loved it. We visited the Opera House and went to Bondi Beach.
Did you go surfing?
No, we didn't. Actually, we went swimming in the ocean pool. And one day, we climbed Sydney Harbor Bridge.
Wow. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. But my sister didn't like climbing very much. She got really tired.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, let's listen to it one more time while repeating the sentences. Ready? Please.
Listen and practice.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, did you go to Montreal?
So, did you go to Montreal?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Please listen carefully and repeat carefully. I didn't. It's not didn't. I didn't.
I went to Sydney with my sister.
I went to Sydney with my sister.
Really? Did you like it?
Really? Did you like it?
Yeah, we loved it.
Yeah, we loved it.
We visited the Opera House
We visited the Opera House
and went to Bondi Beach.
and went to Bondi Beach. So, be careful. It is the Opera House. We visited the Opera House.
Did you go surfing?
Did you go surfing?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Actually, we went swimming in the ocean pool.
Actually, we went swimming in the ocean pool. We went swimming in the ocean pool.
And one day, we climbed Sydney Harbor Bridge.
And one day, we climbed Sydney Harbor Bridge. Sydney Harbor Bridge, name of this bridge.
Wow. Did you have fun?
Wow, did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
But my sister didn't like climbing very much.
But my sister didn't like climbing very much.
She got really tired.
She got really tired. Okay, there's a lot of points in this conversation I am eager to tell you about. It says, Hi Martin, welcome back. This is a very difficult word for a lot of shops. I have seen this word in numerous spelling formats. How? Welcome This is one, even the word doesn't accept it. These are all incorrect. Welcome. Welcome. I'm writing the incorrect ones. Welcome. Welcome. All of these are incorrect forms of welcome. The correct form is welcome. One L, come with the E at the end, and it is one word. So this is the only correct form. All of them are incorrect. Incorrect. All of them are incorrect. Okay? So, because they are incorrect, yes, we need to change the color. You got it? Welcome. Welcome back. So, did you go to Montreal in Canada? No, I didn't. I went to Sydney with my sister. I went to Sydney with my sister. Could you make a yes, no? Did you go to Sydney with your sister? And question for Sydney. Where did you go? And question for sister. Who did you go with? Remember? From unit 10 of the book, we had all these questions. It was in simple present. Now here it is in simple past. So first a yes no question, and then the WH in the beginning. Where did you go? Who did you go with? Really? Did you like it? Yay, we loved it. We loved it. Yes, no? Did you love it? We visited the opera house. We visited the opera house. So, yes, no? Did you visit the opera house? And then, what did you visit? Or where did you visit? Important point here. This one is we. This one is the. We visited. If you go we visited, it's incorrect. And if you go we visited, again incorrect. The first one is we. The second one is the. We visited the opera house and went to Bondi Beach. Went to Bondi Beach. Did you go to Bondi Beach? Did you go surfing? No, we didn't actually. We went swimming. We went swimming. Yes, no? Did you go swimming? In the ocean pool. In the ocean pool. And one day we climbed Sydney Harbour Bridge. We climbed. Did you climb Sydney Harbour Bridge? And what did you climb? What did you climb? Good. Wow. Did you have fun? Did you have a good time? Yes, I did. But my sister didn't like climbing very much. She got really tired. Get tired is a collocation. Get tired. So question, did she get tired? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Okay, got it? Very good. And this conversation very beautifully set the scene for our grammar focus. But before going, as you're studying, maybe you don't have an imagination of, for example, Sydney Harbour Bridge. Not a bad idea as you're studying. In order to make your studies more fun, Google it, see some images of that, and then you can also increase your cultural awareness of different countries. Okay, so that is what I can recommend you here. And now, grammar focus. Exercise 8, grammar focus, simple past, yes, no questions. By this time, I guess right now you know what the grammar is and how to use it. It says, did you have a good summer? Yes, I did. Short answer. Yes, comma, I did, period. Don't say yes, I have. Yes, I did. Then, I had a great summer. Did you go surfing? No, I didn't, period. I went swimming. Did Martin like his vacation? Yes, he did. He liked it a lot. Did Martin and his sister go to Montreal? No, they didn't. They went to Sydney. One important point. In the present tense, we had do and does. Do for I, you, we, they, but does for he, she, and it. Here in the past tense, all people are equal before past tense. So, did for all. Did I, did you, did he, did she, did we, did you, did they, and did it. All the pronouns did. Before going to part A, the structure did, subject, and simple form of the verb. Did you study yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. It could be he, she. Did she study yesterday? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. And any other thing. After the yes and no, we need a comma. Okay, part A. Complete the conversations. Let's go. Before I do it for you, not a bad idea for you to pause the video and give the answers yourself. Did you have a good summer? Yes, I did. I had a great summer. I went out with my friends a lot. 2. Did you go anywhere last summer? No, I didn't. I stayed here. Stayed, S-T-A-Y-E-D, stayed. I got a part-time job. I found a part-time job. So I made some extra money. I earned some money or I made some money. So right now we know that we say make money, make friends, make the bed in the morning, memorize the collocations. Number 3, did you take any classes last summer? So we say take a class. I took a language class last summer. I took a music class. I took a computer class last summer. Yes, I did. I took tennis lessons and played tennis every day. Good for you. And number 4, did you speak English last summer? No, I didn't, but I read blogs in English and I watched English movies. Very good, very good. So we learned about the grammar of past tense. We made questions with them, yes, no questions, and also we little went more forward to make WH questions with them. We can also make negative sentences with them. Okay, so we are good with this grammar. Now we can head for exercise 9 and the listening. Okay, did you have a good summer? Let's listen to the part.
Page 96. Exercise 9. Listening. Did you have a good summer? Listen to Fernando, Olivia, Cameron, and Abigail. What did they do last summer? Check the correct answers.
Okay, so what did these people do last summer? For example, for Fernando, which of these things? Before any listening is played, your job is to take a look, scan, and see what information you are supposed to insert. For example, for IELTS test takers also, before the listening part starts, when it gives you some time to scan the questions, your job is to very quickly read, scan, and circle the keywords, and that way you can ace your listening skill. So, Fernando.
1.
Hello, Fernando. Did you have a good summer?
Oh, I had an okay summer, I guess. I visited my brother in Veracruz.
That's nice. Did you go to the beach?
No, I didn't. It rained all summer, so we usually did things indoors.
So, Fernando, please pause the video and give your summary of the part to practice your speaking. My answer, Fernando didn't stay home. He visited his brother, but because it was raining, they didn't go to the beach. They mostly did things indoors. Number 2, please.
2.
Hi, Olivia. How are you? Did you have a good summer?
Yes, I did, thanks. I just relaxed.
Did you read any good books?
Books? Well, no. But I watched a lot of interesting videos online.
Okay, Olivia, your summary, please. Yay. She didn't read books. She just stayed indoors and watched a lot of interesting videos. Okay?
3.
So, Cameron, did you do anything interesting last summer?
Oh, yeah. You know how I love to be outdoors. I played baseball and rode my bike every day.
Baseball and bike riding. You're a really good athlete.
Yeah. Well, I try.
So, Cameron, the good athlete. Your summary, please. He likes doing things outdoors, so he went bike riding and he played baseball. She likes this idea very much and calls him an athlete. And the last one?
4. Did you have a job last summer, Abigail?
Well, no, but I did a lot of work.
What do you mean? Did you get a job?
No, but my parents and I painted our house, and I worked in the yard a lot.
Okay. Good, I am waiting for your summary to come. She stayed at home and painted the house with her parents, and she took care of the yard, worked in the yard a lot. Good. Let's listen to the part one more time. Maybe it has some words
Cameron
for us to talk
enters.
about.
1.
Hello, Fernando. Did you have a good summer?
Oh, I had an okay summer, I guess.
I had an okay summer. So, okay doesn't mean very good or wonderful or something. So, okay means if here we have bad, here we have not bad, then we have okay, then we have good, we have very good, and then great, and then perfect, wonderful, magnificent, or anything. And all of them are adjectives. So I had an okay summer.
I visited my brother in Veracruz.
That's nice. Did you go to
I visited my brother in Veracruz, name of the place.
the beach?
No, I didn't. It rained all summer, so we usually did things indoors.
It rained, so we usually did things indoors. Indoors, and the opposite, outdoors. We did things indoors, we did things outdoors.
2.
Hi, Olivia. How are you? Did you have a good summer?
Yes, I did, thanks. I just relaxed.
Did you read any good books?
Books? Well, no. But I watched a lot of interesting videos online.
I watched a lot of interesting videos online.
3.
So, Cameron, did you do anything interesting last summer?
Oh, yeah. You know how I love to be outdoors. I played baseball and rode my bike every day.
Baseball and bike riding.
I played baseball and rode my bike, right? Rode my bike.
You're a really good athlete.
Yeah. Well, I try.
4. Did you have a job last summer, Abigail?
Well, no. But I did a lot of work.
What do you mean? Did you get a job?
No. But my parents and I painted our house. And I worked in the yard a lot.
My parents and I painted the house. Very pleasant experience. Okay, so that was the listening. If no problem, we move to exercise 10 in word paper. Very beautiful exercise talking about collocations. Summer activities. These words go with these verbs. This is called collocation. Which verb goes with which noun? This is collocation, or with which adjective goes with which noun. Now, let's read these words first and see if we are good with the pronunciations of them or not. Okay? Would you please repeat with me? A barbecue, beach volleyball, camping, a new bike, new people, old friends, a picnic, soccer, a summer class, swimming, a trip, and up late, get up late. Okay, so which verb goes with which noun? The get ones are done. Get a new bike, which means buy a new bike, and get up late, get up late. So for example, barbecue, a barbecue, have a barbecue. Beach volleyball, play beach volleyball. Camping, because it ends in ing, go camping. New people, old friend, meet new people, meet old friend. A picnic, have a picnic. Soccer, play soccer. A summer class, have a summer class. Or take a summer class, both of them correct. Swimming, go swimming. Trip, take a trip. And also picnic, take a picnic, also possible. And up late, it has talked about it. And also you have some other collocations with these verbs. For example, take the bus, take the subway, you remember that. Take photos, take a trip, all of these. Take a vacation. Play with all the sports, play soccer, basketball, volleyball, play cards, play chess. Meet my friends, my parents, old people, old friends, new people. Have a party, have a barbecue, have a picnic, and all of these things. Go with all the things with ing, go camping, swimming, walking, jogging, running. And with get, for example, get a new bike, get in the meaning of buying, get some groceries, and get up late, get a chance, or get with many other things. Okay, you need to memorize collocations. The only way is to memorize. Now, part B. Did you do anything interesting last summer? Your time here for speaking. Did you do anything interesting last summer? Pause the video and say, yay, I did. I took a short trip to the north of the country with my cousins. It was a lot of fun and we stayed up late each night, telling a lot of jokes and playing lots of games together. Or did you eat any new foods last summer? For example, no, I didn't eat any new food because I didn't go anywhere special. So last summer I didn't have any new foods, for example. Or any of these other things that you can speak with. But take the trip is collocation, take a class is collocation. And now in part C, I have some speaking practice for you. What did you do last summer or what didn't you do last summer? My sample response: I did many exciting things last summer. I ate delicious new foods, played fun sports, and took amazing trips. I also saw interesting museum exhibits and watched fantastic movies. Any new words in the sample response? Please transfer it into your vocabulary notebook. And the things I didn't do: unfortunately, I didn't do anything interesting last summer. Why? I didn't eat any new foods. I didn't play any sports. I also couldn't see museum exhibits or watch movies. So what did you do last summer? This was my sample response. You can also read it, take some ideas, and also even repeat the sample in your own wording. Record your voice and listen to that over and over, how you can improve it. Okay, this is the way to improve your speaking. And my friends, the unit is finishing. Exercise 12 and reading. Did you have a good weekend? 4 guys talking about their weekends. Let's see if they had good weekends or not. Here I have it typed before. So let's listen to the part.
Did you have a good weekend?
Nick Bond. I just had the worst weekend ever. It was my best friend Pete's wedding, and my car broke down on the drive. I was on a quiet road, and suddenly there was a bang. Then the car just didn't move. I missed the wedding and came home on the back of a truck.
So bad for Nick. So he didn't have a good weekend, yeah? He says, I just had the worst weekend ever. Worst, bad, worse, the worst. I just had the worst weekend ever. For your grammar practice, you can here change these into yes/no questions. I had the worst weekend. Did you have the worst weekend? It was my best friend Pete's wedding, and my car broke down. So break down for the car or for devices means stop working. So my car broke down. Break down, broke down. Breakdown. It means it didn't work. My car broke down. On the drive. On the way. Drive is a kind of street. So, on the drive. I was on a quiet road. Yes, no question? Were you on a quiet road? And suddenly there was a bang. A sound in the car. For example, bang. This is the sound in the car. There was. Was there a bang? Then the car didn't move. Just didn't move. I missed the wedding. I couldn't get there. I didn't make it. And came home on the back of a truck. It was a tow truck towing his car back home. This is not good. Sorry to hear that, Nick. Now let's go to the second one.
Jessie Taylor. Hey guys, guess what? I just got back from my first ever parasailing class. It was amazing. I traveled to a town by the ocean and met my instructor. We went high up above the ocean where people jump off the rocks. It was kind of scary, but so exciting. Here's a picture of me. See? That's me.
Good for you, Jessie. So she had a really good weekend, yeah? Let's see if there is any picture of her. Yeah, okay, that is her picture. So she says, hey guys, guess what? When you have something interesting you want to share, you can say, guess what? What happened to me? What happened? I just got back from my first ever parasailing class. I just got back, came back. My first ever parasailing class. So what is parasailing? Google image, yeah? This is parasail. Interesting and beautiful. Exciting, really exciting. Okay? So, parasailing class, it was amazing. So, you see, my friends, intonation. If you read it, it was amazing. You're killing this. It was amazing. I traveled to a town by the ocean, near the ocean, met my instructor, teacher. We went high up above the ocean. We went high up above the ocean, where people jump off the rocks. People jump off the rocks. Very beautiful. You know what it means? Sometimes I feel you might have problems with these, but it's clear. People jump off the rocks. See, jumping off the rocks. It was kind of scary, frightening, fearful, but so exciting. Here's a picture of me. See, that's me. Good for you, lady. And this one. Armando.
Armando Torres. So, on Saturday morning, I did chores at home. You know, laundry and stuff. Then I went grocery shopping because there was no food in the house. Sunday morning, I fixed my bike, walked the dog, called my mom, and made lunch. Then I wrote a report for work, cleaned the house, and went to bed.
Very busy, Armando. Okay. So, on Saturday morning, I did chores at home. So, chores are the repetitive things that people generally don't like doing. Here she says what it means. Laundry and stuff, for example, cleaning home and things like that. Then I went grocery shopping because there was no food in the house. There was no food. Question? Was there any food? Sunday morning, I fixed my bike. Did you fix your bike? Walked the dog. So, walk the dog. Did you walk the dog? What did you walk? Who did you walk? I called my mom, good, and made lunch. Then I wrote a report for work, cleaned the house, and went to the beach. Good. When you have a list of different things you do, please put one and at the end. She says, I fixed my bike, walked the dog, called my mom, and some students go, I fixed my bike and walked the dog and called my mom. And how many ends? Just one end at the end. Okay? And the last one.
Juliette Blum. Wow, what an awesome weekend. I went running in the park on Saturday evening, and I met someone I knew from school 10 years ago. It was so cool. Her name is Marie, and we always hung out together when we were kids. She's married now and has a baby.
Okay, Juliette. Wow, what an awesome weekend. So, awesome means perfect, wonderful, great, magnificent, super, excellent, all the other things that could mean positive. So, awesome. بر وزن قاسم. Awesome and awesome. Impressive. Very good. Fire trucks always, their sirens are going off. Anyway, I went running in the park on Saturday evening. Met someone I knew from school. So, knew. It was so cool. It was perfect, great. Her name is Marie. We always hung out together. Hung. When we were kids, she's married and has a baby. Good for you. Okay, so the reading finished. And now the reading summary, a very great exercise for your grammar and for your vocabulary is to make a summary out of a text, either the reading or the listening text. So it's great for you to put all the words, vocabulary, and grammar you know into your own wording, but you need to keep the meaning constant and the same. It's a great exercise for those aiming to take a TOEFL test. Now, my summary. Nick had a bad weekend because his car broke down on the way to his friend Pete's wedding, causing him to miss the event. Which event? The wedding event that we talked about. Short and simple like this. We understood the meaning without extra bells and whistles, no frills. Jessie had an exciting time parasailing by the ocean and shared a picture of herself. As easy as that. Armando spent her weekend doing chores, grocery shopping, fixing her bike, and completing various tasks at home. Juliette had an awesome weekend, a wonderful weekend, running in the park and unexpectedly meeting a friend from school. Unexpectedly, she didn't expect that. Surprisingly, she met her friend Marie, who is now married with a baby. Okay, and kind of finished. Just one part is left. So here we have part B also, and you can answer that. But part C, how was your weekend? Did you have fun? Why or why not? As your speaking practice, please pause the video here and give your answer to this question. How was your weekend? My sample response: my weekend was good. I had fun playing with friends and enjoying family time. I went to the park, played games, and watched the movie. The weather was nice, so I could do outdoor activities. Overall, I had a great time because I did things I enjoy with people I like. So, you think this sample response is easy even for an IELTS speaking test? This is a perfect sample response. So it is part 1 of the IELTS test, and the questions are as simple as that. How was your weekend? How was your last weekend? You can give a sample response like this. Of course, it's a little long for question 1 of IELTS, but I say the structure is as simple as that. Okay? You are preparing yourself for IELTS or TOEFL. And my friends, this lesson also finished. Our next lesson will be lesson 15. Where were you born? Okay, we're talking about this next session. But as a review, what did we talk about today? We talked about past tense. I had a great time. I had a good time. Here we talked about things people usually do on the weekend with a lot of speaking that we had. The conversation, again, we employed it for our speaking practice. It was good. Past statements with regular verbs, we talked about that. This part talking about the spelling, it was interesting and useful for you guys. And under pronunciation, we talked about how to have different pronunciations of past tense ed verbs. In the word file, I will talk about that. Grammar focus, again, past statements with irregular verbs, which I told you need to memorize the list of the verbs. Speaking, we had 5 things we did, 5 things we didn't do. And the conversation about Sydney, the guy with his sister. Grammar focus, yes, no questions, which we had a lot of practice on, and we're good now. The listening, these 4 guys. Collocations here with the nouns and verbs to put them together, and the speaking that followed, and the final exercise, our reading. And what did we talk about in the word file? Unit 13, I had a good time. Mainly our focus was on the past tense, and I tried to ensure that you have a lot of grammar and speaking practices while we were going on. So here are all the grammar and speaking practices. And in the conversation, again, we had the same story. For laundry, we say do the laundry. You know that. The structure of past tense, regular verbs we talked about. Here, grammar practice. Under pronunciation, I told you past tense ed verbs are pronounced 3 ways. If the final sound of the verb is t or d, it will be pronounced it. Other than that, the final sound is either voiced, means with vibration, or voiceless. If it is voiced, d. If it is voiceless, t. Grammar focus, irregular verbs. You need to memorize the list of the irregular verbs. Under speaking, 5 things we did, 5 things we didn't do. We talked about them. Conversation, very beautifully, we talked about the past tense, unscrambling the sentences. I told you about welcome. The only correct spelling is this one, 1 L, 1 word, and with an E at the end. Grammar focus, past tense, we talked about it. Not bad, bad, not bad, okay, good, very good, great, perfect. We talked about the order, indoors, outdoors. And under word power, we again had the things we did and we didn't do last summer. And in the reading part that we covered together. Breakdown was the verb for cars. It doesn't move anymore, it stops. And the speaking and finished. Okay. As for my final comment, my friends, I hope that you are enjoying this style of teaching, this methodology which helps you to put most of your emphasis on speaking. I know speaking is a concern for many language learners. So follow me this way and I promise after some months you can speak very beautifully. If you haven't subscribed, one more time, please subscribe, my friends. It's really useful for my channel, and share these videos with your friends. They will also enjoy this methodology of teaching. I hope you have a very great time ahead of yourself. Thank you for watching the video and take very good care of yourself. Bye.